Because my summer done.
Oh.
Too crazy. Oh, good. What do you live on?
YouTube.
Oh,
I was in.
You should live on YouTube.
That's great. Viewed on YouTube.
How many subscribers do you have now?
I just hit 710. You know, someone tagged me told me. I was like, oh, okay. Since November.
Oh, actually, your live has ended because you need to continue to step on somewhere else. Yay! Literally so good. Look at that.
That's crazy. What's up, you guys? So we're about to do some long Coffin. Hello, Nurse of Beauty. I think, was it you who asked me to do Coffin one day? And guess who? One of my only Coffin girls. She gets Coffin every single time. She's getting Coffin. Hey girl, what's up, Nails by Queen? So look, she gets Coffin every time. Every single damn time. So this is going to be good for you guys to see because someone literally asked me a week ago. Go live with Coffin. So here we go. The OMG, my first time catching a live. What's up, heart? That's the only thing because I be doing my lives with music in the background. They will never be monetized. Oh man, and then Mariah Carey was playing one day. My video just stopped playing, like, and then later on it told me it's blocked. Like, yes, Mariah Carey, she's the one. Don't let her play. She want all her coins, man. She said lit, yes, very lit, very lit. So we're just gonna leave this one like it is because it's gonna rip. And I don't want it to rip, so we'll work on the shape. We'll work on the shape later. She said, "Wow, yes, yes." Back to this one. What y'all up to? So you guys already know when I do Coffin, I don't cut it. If you like, when you cut it, if you cut one wrong way, you're donezo. It's true. That's why some people Coffin be like hella messed up because they just take the scissors and cut it. But if you cut too much, that's it. That's it. That's all. So she said she said wow to Mariah Carey. I know. It's effed up. She said you said gold flakes in red. You said an ombre? Marble or ombre?
Ombre is like one color.
Marble is like.
Yeah, marble.
Okay.
It's usually marble with the gold flakes.
Okay. She said no, you don't cut no corners. I love it. You know, they love it too. Do you want like a marble with like two different reds, or like a marble red and white? Oh. So her nails, you can see like, I don't know how to explain it. They are like, her nail beds are already like, they're not hella wide or nothing, but like, you can see a natural like kind of little bit of a taper with like how her tips fit. I didn't like cut it that way or nothing, so like, it's hella easy to get her nails to Coffin. Honestly. Well, you know, Coffin looked good on her, I guess. We did square one time because we did that French tip. That was the one that she had for damn near 8.5 weeks.
Yeah, was that square?
We had a French tip, and then we fixed the ones that broke and did a fill. When you came back, they were like on their last leg.
That was this time too, really. On that last leg.
But you always wait. You never, because you don't get fills. Because your nails be over, like underneath. If you ever.
Yeah, I cannot. Imagine how long.
mean?
Like this one.
Probably. You could get a. Oh no, no, no. Get your overlay. Take your real nails Coffin without really ugly. I don't like when people do that. Oh here. The one that I had out in the thumbnail was red cap. I think one of them I might not have. Oh no, there's one that's called Rip Talk. I don't have that one.
Yeah.
Oh yes I do. Hold on. Oh no, I don't.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when I went to go buy it, that's the red you got last time too. Okay, guys, so here we go. Oh, what's up? There's more people here. So she's choosing her red right now. I would say just go with the red. Because it's the most like regular red. That one.
I should just take more than
Huh?
this one's more like that.
I probably can. Oh yeah. So yeah, I highly suggest that you do not cut your tips before shaping. Like, don't cut it into a stiletto or a coffin, or at least try it that way. I get a better result like that. Because if you cut something unevenly, it's not gonna be cool at all. So we're just doing a general shape. Yeah. No cat, red cat, no cat. Oh, she's showing you the red, you guys.
The red cap.
So for her, like, I never do her coffin perfectly, like with the tips, because I just don't, honestly. Like, her shape gets really good later on, so. And then, like, so it don't get too skinny, because for her coffin will get skinny, like, so quick if we do too much, like. It'll be skinny as hell.
I'm probably gonna cut the thumb.
You gonna cut the thumb?
I never liked the thumb.
Huh?
I never liked the thumb.
Well, if you were to give me 2 hands, you're on that live, on that damn live. I actually didn't measure any of them. So I'm gonna have to. I'll just file this one more. Or I'll just file it later because I do not know where the scissors are. He could stay.
That's crazy though, that you can't go live with music.
Yeah, I think it'd be certain songs, like certain people's songs. Yeah, exactly. Okay, let me see. So this is what it started out as. This is what we got. Can you guys see? We just just make it like a basic coffin to start out, and then I go in and make it better later because they're just tips. Like if you file too much, the sides will like disappear down there. And you can be like, what's all this gap? So. One of my clients, she was saying that this dude on 65th was like trying to talk to her, and then she was like I'm okay, not interested, whatever. And then I guess he was like, why? Is it because I'm ugly? And she's like, no. He's like, if I wasn't ugly, would you want to? She's like, no, I just don't want to date anyone.
Cool.
And then she said he was like, was like walking around asking people for change for a blunt.
Why?
So he can get a blunt. I said, dang, not even for like a swisher or anything.
I don't even know what.
Nope, he's trying to buy the whole blunt. And then I think he just started, found some people that were smoking and he just started smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, girl, why you didn't get your man? Like, you could have had a man. She's like, I'm not about to be with no dude begging for money for blunts, smoking with strange people.
Yeah, that's kind of fun. Imagine.
He said if I wasn't ugly.
I hate guys that are like that. They're like, what do you think, I'm ugly? And that's what they have to say to feel better.
It sounds like some stuff from SpongeBob SquarePants. Like, what am I ugly?
I'm ugly and I'm
I'm
proud.
ugly and I'm proud. She said, wait, so you just taper the sides? I be tapering the tips. What do you mean? Well, you gotta change the shape. Because I start from a square, I get, sorry. Actually, I'm not. I get rid of like I start from square. So if you get rid of the corners, just take away the corners, you're already starting to kind of get a coffin. So like once you get rid of the corners, you can see like the sides will follow. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying, damn, I want some hot Cheetos. That's why I'm saying I don't like to cut the tips. Oh, it's lit. There's 9 people in here. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. And then like don't overfile because this is not the final shape. And Coffin, like doing this way, it do take like a little minute in a way. So, you know, that's why we just get the general shape. Because once you do application, it's gonna make everything look good. So yeah. See, once you get rid of the corners, you can already kind of start to see where to file to get rid of the coffin. And I'm not trying to do it too skinny. I don't like a coffin that's hella skinny. I don't feel like none of my clients like super duper skinny coffins, so it's gonna be looking almost like a stiletto. Yeah.
I remember I got that one time and it was hella skinny. I'm like, damn.
Did you ask for it?
Can't even nothing on there. I asked for ballerina, but not that skinny.
Not that.
Like little boys.
That's funny. Damn, we should do like this. Next time. We should like this. Next time, the shape. Just leave it. Just let it be like, you know? Oh. And she be liking her thumbs a little shorter, so we're gonna give her what she demands. Before she kick my ass. I have one client, she gets her thumbs like down here.
Where?
Down here. But the rest be like your length.
Damn.
She's like, yeah, I need my thumbs.
Like,
I need my thumbs.
Probably get these texts for the thumbs, so she's like,
Whoa. She's just a little off.
A little bit.
Okay, let's see. Woo! Okay, you guys, so she was like being on her phone and being hella rude earlier, so we didn't even get to like measure them. I just cut them. She likes them the same length every time, so I just cut them. So we're going to, oh, okay, I'm not that one. Professional, that's a professional right now. They're all the same length, except for the pinky. But that's your short pinky. Okay, cool. Here goes the color. You already know. Not positive, not what. Nothing. Never will be. Never has been. And then we're on Core Clear. Core White by Young Nails. Oh, that's cool. I got the brush. Putting it all over. And Young Nails Protein Bond. Where's my scissors at though? And I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. It's a little bit dry here. I'm not gonna do too much because, like, not really anything crazy. Just a little tiny bit. Like, everything don't always cut off, and everything don't always have to. Like, everything ain't just, you know, bad skin. I'll tell you where I'm from. You know where you from? Or where your grandma stays? Or where your mama stays? Or where your daddy stays? Okay, you know where you from. Or where your daddy stays. Oh, that's your thing. Alright. So I'm not using these scissors again because they're soiled. They're done. So we are finishing off the prep. Oh, actually, this will be a good way for you guys to see how to do to use like red acrylic, like make it neat, make it nice and neat. Better touch your toes, and that's as far as you go. Find the nose. Okay, so the gold flakes are going on the marble now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we doing gold flakes somewhere else? Like you want gold flakes on any of the actual red mills?
Are you gonna do like two? Sorry, I don't know. I'm gonna do two marble cold plates. And the rest is
Just red?
yeah.
Okay.
I might add those on there.
Oh, tremendous. Boom. Love me. And then of course liquid, Young Nails. Well, I had this bottle for so long because I get the big bottles and refill, but it's Young Nails liquid. Y'all know this is how I make gold flakes be. To use them better. So then I'm gonna white in the front, clear in the back. Once again, here go the red. on the phone.
Oh my god, what's
Damn.
happening?
He's in the industry.
The industry.
Damn. Why do we both say it like that?
What's this picture?
Got those heels on. Oh, wow.
That's some fat ass voice.
It kind of does. Oh, so I don't have storage to make a TikTok?
Damn.
Wow. That's life. What have to be doing for deleting? Hold on, you guys. I'm about to do some deleting. Extendo. Oh, look, your green set.
Taylor was. Like, get the gummy bears again.
Hey, you can add a red gummy.
Not this one.
Surprise her ass. Oh, look, here's the pink and purple. Don't tell me. Oh my god. I'm deleting stuff and it's not deleting. That's so irritating. I'm gonna have to restart my phone. Okay, we're not doing a TikTok thing. Because every time I delete it, it like goes away and then it like comes back. That's kind of messed up. Wow. Yeah, you should be. But she's trying to harm me. She's always been that one. Always been that one. Damn. Dang, my nails are busted. Look at all this stuff in there. Like,
That's the one back in the house.
what's all? It's acrylic and people's paint. Like, oh no, why isn't it?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
That's insane. No problem. It needs to get to work. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to delete this stuff because I really want to make a TikTok of it. So give me that phone. Yeah. Exactly. Damn, I'm hella hungry. You always keep getting handed some type of way. Some type of way. Alright, y'all, I promise we're about to start. Just start really quick. We're just trying to get some content. You guys want to see this TikTok? You can follow me on. Oh, it's not enough. You know what? I don't care. Give me your hand. Okay, which ones do you want to be, Marvel? The middle? Okay, so here we go. We're doing a red and white marble with some gold flakes. So when I do marble, I like to start with the lighter color, usually. And then I just add like a pinch of the darker or brighter, whatever. And I kind of just let it do its thing. Every time it kind of just depends on like the mood I'm in, what type of look it's gonna get. So hopefully she'll want some bling or something. Yeah, this is the type of marble we're going for today. Oh god. That's crazy, no more story. I'm about to go get another hard drive tomorrow. My hard drives keep messing up. And that's how come I can't upload no videos on YouTube. It's taking forever, a million years. Gotta Jimmy rig that stuff. So if there's no video again from me tonight, it's because my hard drive is still messed up, okay? It won't work. So when you do marbles, you gotta make sure that you keep, what is it called? Like, keep taking care of the sides and stuff. Because if you don't, the acrylic is going to run straight down because you have to work kind of wet. Like, see? Wet to where it's like it don't spread too much, but it will move around and blend. So, have you ever even got a marble here? I just feel like, oh yeah, I guess so. No, ombre be her best friend. Every set she get gotta have an ombre now.
Ombre is fine.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna do French tips, like one on each hand for my birthday and shit. Probably.
You guys, March is about to be lit. I have a lot of clients with March birthdays, and my birthday's in March, so.
What's your birthday?
The 22nd. Right? Everybody's hella close together too, like more middle to end of March.
Right. My brother's never there. March 15th.
And I'm trying to have some lit appointments, like if your birthday's in March too, probably get like a low
I should
fee.
probably put the first time on.
Probably, because I'm about to do, tonight, I think I'm about to do another thing where I'm doing $3 deposit, so. Because I did the other day, and I've been meaning to do this again. You guys, this is only taking me so long, because, like, I can't, the phone is making a shadow that I can't freaking see, so. I'm trying to be careful, because I can't see. It kind of does. It's cute though. Okay. There, now here we go with some gold flakes. I don't like when they're like that. I like working with like smaller pieces of gold flakes because sometimes bigger pieces look weird. Like I'm using like just all big pieces. It kind of looks weird to me. So I just position mine, move mine around to give a cute look. And you guys know I like to tap a little bit so they don't move nowhere later. Cause they will. Oh. I don't know why I started to think that, remember that one time that you forgot what day your appointment was on? And then you went to go get that soak off? And you just missed your whole appointment? I was like,
Oh yeah, I thought it was a different day.
you thought it was the next day? Oh yeah. That photo shoot was good. I just thought about it. That girl.
Right.
Yeah, they're the ones that's like, hey, portfolio meeting. Like, you want to be photo shoot, you will get your photos for free.
That's what really what it has to be. I mean, unless you're paying it, well, you could, but.
So basically, when you do like a marble like this, you don't want it to be like exactly equal parts. Like you want one bead to be bigger than the other. So that way, when you're like when you're kind of spreading everything around, one color will stand out. You know. Whatever you do, just make sure all the color is like in the cuticles. Nothing worse than when you're doing a design and it's a big ass gap. Unless that's what you're going for, I guess. So I'm just gonna make them like open. Like if you put them on there like hella like wrinkled up, it's gonna look kind of weird. And you'll be able to like see when you cap it, you'll be able to see like why it's so wrinkled up. And then you get rid of what you don't want. I like that.
I'll do a whole damn bit. Girl. And then we're gonna tap it. I wanna turn it red.
So I'm not gonna have to like tap hella because the marble, like when I did a marble, it wasn't like type of thin, like paper thin. So I just need like, you know, a decent layer.
I gotta plug my damn phone up again.
So remember, like when you cap nails and stuff, you still need to like tuck it into the cuticles because if you don't, it's gonna look hella like bulbous. Like it ain't gonna blend right, and like the cuticle area is not gonna look right, you know. It's gonna look like it just starts randomly, basically. So we're gonna cap this nail. I'm gonna put my. I'm gonna get So I'm about to cap this other red nail. And do the same thing. Remember, I don't have to like cap hella because I didn't make the marble like paper thin. So I need to make sure I have like a decent layer. So this will be good. So when you like cap nails, you should be able to like do like a large bead like that, so it can go by faster. Which is why I say don't swipe it everything hella as soon as the bead gets there. Like just drag it down and like pat it down, because otherwise you're just not gonna have the strength that you need. It will not last.
I was on Queen's Road. What do you be getting from Panda? Or chicken? Oh yeah, that's good. Yvonne, y'all too. Good night. Good night. Yeah, I don't know what time zone y'all are in. I'm in California, so I couldn't even think about that when I went live for this video. My bad, you guys. I know normally I go live like in the middle of the day. They used to sell pot stickers. Yeah. I stopped selling them. I was like, wow. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we're about to do the red nails, and I'm about to show you guys how to do like them nice and neat, basically. So I'm gonna show y'all how to do red nails, nice and neat, so that way you don't just get it everywhere. All over them. So first of all, you gotta have like a good ratio, like a good bead. So don't really work too wet. Use less liquid than you normally would, because some colors like red, hella bright colors, black, they're like more liquidy than normal. So see, it should look like that. So you don't need too much liquid. And don't dip your brush too many times, because that's gonna, if I do that right now, it's gonna change the consistency and it's gonna be way harder to keep it neat. So do you see? This is the consistency you want. When you work with red, this is how you want it to be. See how it's like one thick layer? Like it's already hella smooth? That's what you want. That's why I said it don't matter if the coffin is like hella perfect right now, because what's that to say? It don't matter if the coffin is hella perfect right now, because the application is gonna bring out the coffin, basically. And she's a regular of mine, so like we already know how it's gonna look at the end, so we don't have to spend too much time on that. So man, so for the cuticle area, to keep it hella neat, again, don't get hella liquid, just a little bit. You want it to look like this. See how it looks like it's like, oh, it's too dry? It's not gonna be, because red is just one of them colors. So you need it to be like this. See how it's not spilling nowhere? Tilt the finger down and just push it up, and it's gonna fill in the cuticles by itself. See? It's gonna get close enough by itself. Just tap it in. And whatever you don't need, like get a little bit of liquid and just drag it down. And then go in and just push it, like tuck everything in, so there ain't no gap. See? And then just clean up everything else. It's just, you don't want like no spaces for real, because when you go back and file later, it's gonna file some of the color if you're not careful. So what it will file away is not gonna show. So bam, I'm gonna use a little bit more so I can get a cool little, make sure there's like good blend. And the side's like a little bit, I don't have enough right there.
Damn.
So same thing. Don't work too wet. Like a cool bead that you would think is like drier than what you normally would, and that's what you need. See how it comes off nice, and it just sits there, and then you can wet it a little bit if you need to. That's how you work with red, so that way
don't do too much.
I like how the set is coming along
so far. Thing.
This was a client choice. She decided she wanted some red with gold flakes. So this is what we went ahead and did.
You just want to basically drag it down or pull it down. Can't wait till next Thursday for my spring set, then my birthday set. Yup.
You right. And you gotta know how
to like keep your brush clean so that way everything is not tinted red. So that's why you don't work hella wet, because otherwise you're gonna tint everything. So basically, like when you work with red, kind of like the less beads, the better, because that's less chances for it to mess up.
Oh, someone okay with it? Sounds like a crying baby.
Who?
Like all in the sentence. Oh, yeah.
Then make sure you just tuck everything in. You don't want no empty spaces, because I promise you,
it's gonna be a disaster. It's not gonna be fun.
I'm dealing with that later. Trying to file hella carefully so nothing
goes away. Like, so just tuck it in there
as much as possible.
Like, don't flood it, but just like really get it. You gotta really get the red in there.
So that's why you can't work wet with red.
Because it will be a mistake. So I'm just making sure everything is gonna be nice and tucked in there. So you can see from the side, got a nice little apex going. And I'm just making sure everything is nice and covered. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, same thing with the thumb.
I'm gonna show you guys again. Look, don't work very wet. So see, get rid of most of the liquid.
I like large beads for thumbs.
Hey,
say what now? What's up? So it's gonna look like, oh, this is like,
why is it so dry? But I promise you,
it's not. Red just worked like, I don't even know how to explain it. Red is one of them colors that you
have to just work a little more dry, like less liquid, otherwise you are gonna regret it. Like, it's gonna be spilling all over the place. So
keep your brush a little more on the drier side,
unless you really have to, like, you know,
just to keep it in good shape. Oh, fuck. Oh. So see how even I tipped it over, it didn't really move? That's what you want. Because otherwise, it's going to be
everywhere if you work with red like how you would a normal color.
It's the same with black and like dark blue and colors that are hella bright. And I think it has to do with like how the pigment just reacts to monomer. Or there's probably like a little more pigment than there is clear. And because of that, like,
it just, yeah. Like if there was more clear acrylic in this, the bead would react more like a regular bead. But I think to get this type of pigment in like red and hella bright colors, there's like more pigment than color kind of. So, yeah. Then boys up to something. So we're gonna do the same thing with the cuticle area again. Good bead. Not too wet, see? It's gonna seem like on your brush it's gonna seem like it's dry, but it's not. But don't do it too dry. Just less liquid than normal. And if you're a person who works hella wet, you're gonna have to it's a lot less liquid for you then. Just push everything up and it will naturally fill in. Just keep guiding it. And I'm gonna get rid of this extra so that way I can focus on pushing the cuticle area in. Honestly, if you kind of don't do it this way, there's gonna be hella red everywhere. You're gonna like be staining all over the client. Your brush is gonna like track red everywhere. It's gonna tint your monomer. And you don't want that, no. She said, man, I'm late. It's okay, Jasmine. We're still doing another hand. I gotta hold a hand today. So, now it's pushed in there pretty good. Make sure it's flush. If it's like lumpy and bumpy, because of how I pushed it in, which I did that on purpose because I needed to move the acrylic around, so I'm just going back in to like make a smoother look. Like smooth it out so that way it make it easier for filing. So I was being greedy. Okay, good. Yeah, you're fine. And I'm gonna use one last bead so that way I can make sure everything blends right. What is this? Talking about that sounded odd over there. Bam. So you see how like there's not hella red all over the place on her? That's basically how you achieve that look. So okay, we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch hands. Hold on. Go for it. You want the same two fingers, right? Or different? The last two? Okay. Can you show us how your phone is set up to record one day, please? Honestly, like I said, it's just a crane and my phone is in the crane. Like, it's the type of, you know what I'm talking about? Like, look, yeah, no, look. See how my this is? You see how this looks like this? Look. Boom. And it just sits in here, horizontally. There you go. I don't know how to, volume all the way down. Give me the volume. Okay, so let me break up these flakes.
Is there any way we can make it a little bit more red?
Huh?
A little bit more red, or is it just how she
I mean, it's just kind of how they go. How they kind of. Oh no!
Like, every one of my sweaters does that.
Oh, no.
I'm just paying attention. Okay, yes, I would have won.
They're expensive. No, they're not. Go on Amazon. They're $20.
They're not expensive. I don't know who be telling y'all what information. Oh, you said these last two? Okay. So we're just gonna grab some white, grab some red, and kind of let them do their thing. I love to watch your lives on that work.
Oh, thank you very much.
Some white, some red, and they will blend kind of how they blend. It makes me want to do nails as soon as I get home.
Oh, well, shit, that's tight.
So marbling is too. Okay, someone posted one that was like
100. I'm gonna search now for one. Yeah, I mean, if you use like a specific brand or something.
Like if you're going for a specific
brand, I'm sure like specific brands are expensive, but you can find any of this type of stuff on Amazon, like recording equipment.
I can't tell you like
like exactly which one I got or nothing.
I just read the reviews to see which one was, I guess, cool. But even you gotta take reviews with a grain of salt because some people just don't know how to use stuff, so they just give it bad reviews. Like, it's not user friendly. I had to set it up myself. It didn't come out the pack set up. Like, okay. So make sure you just like tuck everything in there with the model. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta do research for yourself. Like it's good to have like people's opinions and stuff, but sometimes it don't be all that. No. This is not. What was I gonna do? There we go. Okay, so this marble, she want gold flakes. So with gold flakes, just like move them around until they like fully kind of like open up, and you'll get the best result that way. And just make sure like the background is not too wet. Yeah, make sure the background's not too wet, because honestly, if it is, oh wow, you're just gonna move around all the acrylic you just laid down, honestly. So don't do that. Okay, if you just recently came in, right now we're using Red Cap by Not Polished, and the white is Core White by Young Nails, and Core Clear by Young Nails.
And then just kind of cap them a little bit, so they don't move around when you go to like cap them for real later. Cause that'd be really annoying. Nice, right. I'll get you some white. Get you some red. And just let them mix. If you mix them too much, it's not even gonna be like a marble no more. So you gotta know. Oh, which one? Oh. Girl, I said you want them the same, and you pointing out these two. You do these two. Oh. Where you pointing at the pieces? This thing, Anyways, if you mix them up too much, it's not even gonna make a marble. Like, they're just gonna be. I don't know how to explain it. Like, no color is gonna stand out. Like, it's gonna look like a bunch of little ass. I don't even know how you call that. They're not strings, but like, just a bunch of little like lines. So you have to make it look kind of like distinct. Like, oh, I need to get some more liquid. I'm still trying to decide what design I should do for my birthday. Well, I guess it will decide what type of nails you like. Oh, can I just do something? Yeah, I'm so hungry. I ain't know nothing today. Everybody about to do birthday now? Are y'all February or March? I mean, it's kind of up to you what you're going for, how much green you want. Yeah, a couple. Like random shit like this.
If it's some less. Was it a cherry or something? Yeah. Oh, you found it? Oh, you're welcome.
Like I said, I don't know what brand is what, so it might not be the same as mine, but I just know
There's some on there.
that. Oh, you could do a Mardi Gras set? Oh, could I? I'll be honest, I don't know anyone who's getting Mardi Gras now. Yeah, unless someone specifically asks me, like, hey, I want a Mardi Gras theme, I honestly don't even know anyone outside of, like, my own self that actually celebrates Mardi Gras, so. My birthday's in March, so I'm not doing my nails in March until my birthday.
Oh, it is okay. They're the ones who won that little award. They are voted the best nail taking stuff. So, cause I didn't do these like paper thin.
When I cap, I'm not gonna have to like cap
like crazy.
I'm just gonna make sure my layer is
a good thickness, and I'm just gonna carry it
all the way down
and make sure the sidewalls are
covered too.
Cause the whole point is not only for the
design but for strength. Don't forget that.
See how it's like an even
smooth layer already?
That's what you want. And then just get you a cool apex. And make sure you tuck it in. You don't, your apex
is gonna look like hella big and chunky, like it just came out of nowhere. And then when I did my tips, if you guys didn't see the tips, like when I shaped them, I just shaped like a little basic coffin so we could just get started. So this will not be the final shape like at all. But the way I shape coffin, I just don't worry about getting it hella perfect off top because I don't cut my tips, so. Because I just file some scraps, like file some square. I just make sure the general coffin shape is there, and then once the acrylic is on, it makes it look more coffin. So.
birthday? Yes, your birthday. Oh, your birthday's in March too? Everybody doing birthday in March. March 7th?
Oh, okay, you Pisces. Oh, okay.
March 5th? Oh, dang, y'all are close. So see how it's like you can't even tell where it starts and stops?
That's what you want.
Otherwise, your nails gonna be bulky as hell. Oh. They're exchanging Instagram. Hello? Yeah. Yeah, hello? Oh. Hello? The fuck? Yeah, hello? Yeah, hello?
I'm answering it with my face. I don't know how every time I'm answering it, it's muting it, but what's up?
Oh, what is it? Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Go ahead. Okay, well, it's fine. Damn. Stop it. Answer. After that. Okay, so we're gonna do the red nails. Yeah, we're gonna do the red nails and then
We're gonna file. So I'm gonna show you guys again.
So I'm gonna show y'all again how to do the nails without no like without any type of messy and all that. Some people miss it in a while. Alright. So don't use a lot of liquid, just get a little bit of liquid.
Less than you normally would.
Because you need the bead to be, it needs to look a little bit drier than you're used to. Because with red, you see how it's already like polymerizing and it's already, even though I didn't use a lot of liquid, you see how wet it is? Red tends to do that. So let it dry out some, and when you set it down, you see it's going to be perfect consistency. So now that it's like that, we can start working. So don't keep wetting it up, because if the more you keep wetting it up, it's gonna just start to get out of control and crazy.
So you want it to be like this, so you can just
pat and drag it down. Only wet it when necessary. So thank you. Oh, I followed you too. Oh, okay. People are following each other.
okay.
So yeah.
that type of texture, so that way it don't get messy, you don't get crazy, and it don't get all over the place. So same for the cuticle. Damn, I got one finger that's bobbing like hell. It's a small bead. It's a small finger. Hold it down a little bit. See? Once you start pressing it in, because it's like not too dry and it's also not hella wet, it's gonna start going straight in, and then the rest just swipe it away because we don't need that product. So just swipe it somewhere else. That way it won't be too thin. You have a nice apex area. Just make sure everything is tucked in. Because when you go to file later on, if you don't get close enough, you are going to file all the red away. Like, that's going to be inevitable. So if you feel like stuff is not close enough, make it closer. And I'm going to do one little tiny bead. Because I pushed that stuff closer, it kind of left a dent. I don't want no dent, so we're going to make sure everything is close enough. Boom. So that way when you go and file. Ooh. Oh man. You don't want no flooding, but you just need to get really close. Otherwise, it's not gonna go how you think. So I'm gonna show y'all again. Not too much liquid, get rid of most of it. Get a good size bead. There. See how it stays still? And then when I go in to kind of wet my brush some, it's gonna wet it down. And once that happens, I'll be able to drag it down and pull it how I want to as one thick, like one thick smooth layer. So that way I have strength. Because I notice a lot of people cap red. It's kind of, I don't cap my colors. Like if it's a basic nail, I'm not capping it. I'm just going to build the nail out of that color. And it's pointless. If you're using a quality color, even colors that kind of stuck, you can still do it. It's just, you just have to have the proper structure. Ooh, sorry. Pay attention to it so don't lose the shape. And same thing. Oh, someone's mad on that one. And this one's big because I don't want to keep getting hella beads, so. And I need some of it to go down because I feel like it's not as thick as I need it to be, so. See how it's like one big mass? So as I push it up, it's kind of filling up the cuticle area, and I'm just going to kind of drag the rest down how I need it to be. And as it's kind of pulling down, I'm about to start tucking, because if it dries too quickly, you're going to be screwed with your cuticle area. That's going to be way harder to fix. Damn. Tuck everything in. I'm just pushing some of this up a little bit. Like I said, you don't want no empty space. Get it in there really good. That's why you need this consistency. So that you can get it in there good enough so that way it's not going to flood everywhere as you're pushing it in the cuticle.
I'm just making sure everything is all good. I'm just making sure the apex area is all shaped right. And that's that. Okay. Same for the thumb. And like I said before, if you work too wet, you're just gonna get acrylic all over them. Like your brush is gonna stain everything, and you're gonna lose a lot of strength. So a lot of people don't realize the way you work, like your ratios play a part in the strength of your nail. Because you can be using a lot of acrylic or doing a lot of beads or whatever, but if you're working hella wet, you're thinning out the amount of acrylic that you're using. So then there's not really no strength there, you know. So then you have nails that will break very easy. It's simply from working too wet. Like just because the acrylic is there and dries doesn't mean it's enough. I'm actually hella tired. You don't feel like all that stuff sounds so random. Everything is just so random. So basically, you need to start learning how, if you don't already know how to work with your beads in larger quantities so that way you retain more strength and that you have less lumps and bumps. Because you can see, like, because it's like one larger mass, as long as I keep everything together, it's going to be a smooth, even layer. If I don't know how to, like, manipulate my beads and stuff, what's going to happen? Some is going to be going one way, I'm going to be chasing some the other way, and it's not going to be smooth. So see how smooth it is, even though it's a large bead, because my ratios was right. Bless you. You're welcome. I was able to manipulate it. Able to manipulate it so that way my application could stay very smooth, very consistent from nail to nail. So and make sure everything, like, there ain't nothing showing.
At least I am doing a little more watery because, a little more wet. Because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to get it into the spaces that are already dry. Like, it's not going to fit well. It's going to cause lumps and bumps, so. And I'm just doing one down here just to blend everything together. And this side is a little, it's not doing what it's supposed to. There we go. Okay, so you can see this hand is pretty neat too. And now we're also fine. White toes. White toes. I got red in my white. Oh. Got messed up now. Get off. I was going up his hand there, baby. Someone just called me saying they made something. You know I'm going with it. Where's my phone at? Oh, don't have a storage thing. No. I'm gonna grab one. Oh, so there's enough storage to get a video, but not enough for this one. Yeah, hold them together like that. Oh, so that's what the video looks like. So you see the application. We also saw it in real life, but that's what my videos look like. Okay. Okay, so look, when you file around with red, you don't need to be going at a super high speed, and you kind of have to just be quick. If you stay for too long, you're going to end up filing the color off. So that's why it's important during application to do a good job. And make sure everything is just tucked really nice and neat and flush. So that way you can file without losing color. That's for any, like literally anything. For your party bus, are you gonna name it like bad bitch position? Like, are you gonna make a little promo? Make a promo. Like with yourself, like you know how they make the promos where they're like walking and then they like look back and like flip their hair and then like close the doors.
Why? No, I'm not gonna do that.
And then be like 30 plus guest list, $10 invite.
For 30 people.
Or you have to say 20 spots left or something. No, 15 spots left.
I'm gonna post that. But anytime I post it, it's always some random ass people that are like, what are you telling?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
You can say, yeah, they can. For $10, Cal.
Hell no. I'm not like, for $10 no, not.
So you need to just like file with the person's apex. Like, everybody don't always have the same type of apex, depending on they finger shape, like, and how they're like just how their natural nails are. I'm gonna be honest. So I really don't go higher than like 3,000 RPM, which is on the lower side. I just kind of turned it up a little bit because I needed to. It was a little too slow for these ones. Oh, it's slow. So I use the e-file first because I feel like when you debulk everything, you can see you can just see the shape better. So I'm gonna turn it back down for the red because I do not want to file away the color, but I do want to get it nice and flesh. So kind of just do like quick strokes around. Don't hurt nobody, but quick strokes on a lower speed. You can see a little bit filed away. It's not really that much, so it's like okay. It's not anything that's gonna be hella noticeable, but that's what I was talking about. Like, red is just one of them colors that red, black, dark blue, and sometimes white, and bright colors. Hold on. Oh.
3 hours of music.
Yep. Not really. It does. Songs are like 5 minutes apiece. Some is like do like 3 minutes or 2. Yeah. You really just need like once you start looking at all the music, you're gonna be like, oh damn, that added up. You're gonna have 500 songs hella quick, yeah.
100 songs.
Probably more.
So yes, it's like a couple minutes. It would be like 30 minutes an hour.
But what if you skip it, like, yeah?
But
Like,
you never know. It's not good.
it's not the vibe.
It's a vibe. So I'm making sure that like I can envision on the time.
Are you trying to have a chart ready?
Half the time,
Yeah.
that's why I got the hard work instead of taking off my face.
You don't want the lump party like,
Right, like who's gonna be doing that?
the girls will. They're gonna be getting lap dances.
These ones are already calm down.
And that's all they can do. Okay, so you can see it already made like a difference in how crispy they are once you do the e-file first. Crisp. And I'm gonna do the marble nails first because that's the nails that I did first over here. So the other ones, just in case they're not dry. Oh God. Oh, he's still there. Had an accident. I don't know why.
She's bleeding out.
Start gushing everywhere.
I'm like, oh.
I'm like, well,
Cameras.
oh, you don't move. That's what I love to see, the crispiness. Yeah. You about to be getting lit.
So,
If you make
I don't
a
even know who's gonna survive.
If you make a close friends for your birthday party, add me.
Costume.
So I could see the
So I can see the
so I could see the lit. I need some entertainment to look at besides who's just buying puffs.
For real. At least I don't post that on my name.
Hey guys, I just sold 10 puffs.
Everyone's like, cool.
Hey, you never know. Those people in your live was like, "Where's the puffs?" You went live and immediately
Oh,
realized.
that's crazy. That's the first thing someone said right there. And then about the party too.
Yep.
Like, goddamn. And then that guy said invite me. Hell no. I don't even know you.
Hey, you
Invite
could.
He's like, you better invite me. I better the fuck not.
Tell him it costs a bottle of Hennessy to get invited, and just tell him any location to drop it off, and then have just someone go pick it up.
Damn.
He'd be mad if you just gave the location to drop it off. You're like, oh, the location changed. Day of.
You got canceled. You see my story.
Alright.
Yeah, I need to figure out because I only have like half the people and it's so complicated.
Yeah. You said you're doing it on 13th? 12. Mm-hmm.
I need to tell people like a couple weeks before because I
Yeah, like
people
a
tell
week
me shit
before.
last minute.
Yeah. Damn, I'm so cold. It's like my nose running. Like, yeah, and I feel. Yeah, because by the time that we be getting done, I think like the heat be getting cut off. Cause it's like not really nobody here, so it's like
time over.
Yeah. Like making my nose so already because I keep freaking shaking. So y'all remember, just go fast. Like, don't make your speed fast, make your movements fast, so that way you don't file away all the color around the cuticle. Cause that's not a cute look. So put your file on not so low that it don't spin no more, cause that's not what you want, but just low enough that you don't just see the color flaking off before your eyes. That's why you move quick with colors like this. You want the thing, you can have these off of mine. You want my charm?
You want my charm? You don't have any of those?
I think they're, you just have to look.
I don't know, I'm thinking like gold something right here so that it goes with like the gold in here. Because I don't want to like add too much in it. Because I don't know that you have gold stuff.
They're like dollar signs and cherries and some other things. See out there that. And thanks. There's no money on my mind. Okay, after we do the thumb, then we're about to shape them for real. So I had to turn it up because that's like hella too low to be debulking the free edge. So I'm about to do this first. So just keep in mind, everybody's cuticle area and apex might look different. Okay? Everybody's stuff is shaped differently. So you gotta learn how to work with stuff. That's why I say don't only practice on mannequin hands. Like, find real people that you're cool with that don't mind you practicing, like, even just a nail, one nail, anything. Because a mannequin hand does not reflect real life at all. So a lot of people who be struggling and stuff, a lot of times I personally feel like, because I used to in school be practicing on mannequin hands, but then once I like do real people, I was like kind of surprised, like, oh, like even the realistic mannequin hands, they only give one type of cuticle area, one type of nail bed size for the most part. And then you're just practicing the same nail bed size and shape over and over, so you only know, you know. Okay, so here we're about to file. They're already like somewhat coffin. Like I said, I didn't perfect the shape with my tip, so I'm just gonna go ahead and follow the guideline I set for myself. Typically with coffin, I file vertically because it tapers way faster, and then I do this to match it up with the nail bed. You know, just pay attention to how skinny you're making it. If you feel like it's too skinny, file the tip so that way it gets crisp, but it will take away from the skinniness. And then let's just get out any lumps and bumps if there's any inconsistencies. I was with my boyfriend's niece nails. Yeah, she hadn't got her nails done like a whole minute. She's like 10th grade or whatever. And I was playing around with her. I was like, let me know if you want me to cut you. And she was like, huh? I was like, girl, I'm just kidding. I'm just playing around with you. She was like, right, she's like, cut. I was like, girl, this is jokes.
This is joke.
She's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to tell everybody you was a horrible client.
Yeah.
She's like, we have it recorded on video. I was like, yeah, whatever. So, her coffin always gets really good. Honestly, I think it's like the type of fingers she has, coffin goes really good with her. Even though I love square, I gotta admit when people are good with coffin. So don't like overfile. Just, you know, do a little bit on each nail till you're happy, and then just do an overall look on the hand to see. Make sure everything match up and look good. Make sure you take it up all the way up here, or your coffin is gonna look very fat and get appear like it's getting very thin. That's what you don't want. Okay. Make sure you look from a lot of angles. Ow. Move to the side, please. You gonna do bling on your birthday, sir? You gonna do glitter or something? You think you're gonna do like colors, or are you gonna do like multiple pink colors, or like just girly colors?
I don't even know.
You need to find an outfit.
always want to buy food. Like most places you can't try shit on anymore.
No, hell no. You can definitely try shit on
Like
places.
you in the mall, they don't let you.
You can go to I'm a Star and try shit on.
Oh yeah,
They've
true.
been letting people try shit on.
Yeah, they have like the most like extra shit there.
And Windsor. You can
Oh
try
yeah,
shit on.
I've tried one there. Most of the time it isn't even.
I feel like sometimes they charge too much for like how basic it is. Like you're charging $40 for like a damn halter top. There ain't even no words and cool design. Are you gonna wear a birthday crown? Let the people know.
Maybe birthday style.
Nah, I think I might wear one. I never had anything. All my birthday plans always end up black. But I think I might want to do like a rooftop something. My aunt and my uncle like a surprise birthday on this rooftop like restaurant place. And we like decorate everything. There's a bar on top of there. I was like, that's high, you know, it's gonna be probably like a little bit warm. Exactly, so yeah. How you feel? So make sure you get in there, okay? And like the type of honestly some fingers that she has, she don't have hella extra skin on the side, so it's hella easy to like file her and like not having to worry about cutting her or nothing. And I can't tell you how skinny is, like how do I know when it's enough? I just do. Plus she comes to me every damn month, so for almost a year, shit. That is wild. And then I just look from all the directions to make sure that the nails is not bumpy and all that. And then I look this way to make sure that I'm gonna check the length because when I cut them, I really did not even cut them like evenly. I just took off a little here, took off a little bit there. So oh what? Oh that was from me. But once you look at it from that angle, you'll be able to see like, alright, what do I need to fix? And we're gonna check from this way, everything seems to match up. And we're going to fix the speakers. Nobody want no fix. Fix. But just, if you're gonna do this, be careful because if you don't pay attention, it's gonna mess up the top. want the sidewalls to be too thick, so we're just gonna adjust some areas. So every time you fix one thing, you gotta take a look to see what does it affect so you can fix something else. Are you gonna post your photo shoot pictures before your birthday? Or like on your birthday?
Probably on my birthday. Not posting for
Okay, everything is paper, right? Oh dang, and that's what broke me. Okay, everything.
You already used one.
Nope. Just filed the paper. Okay, everything is papered. Okay. Hammer. Look like Hamza. CBC. You know what kind of sounds good? Spaghetti. I've had spaghetti in so long. So with Coffin, you just have to keep your file like flush with the nail, no matter what. See? Don't like. I think it rounded corners. Wherever you want to be filed, just keep it straight up against that. That's the best advice I could give you. I thought you was hungry. That's weird. You're like, wow. Well, I feel like I'm freaking bleeding. Like, oh, what are you doing? Oh. I mean, my thoughts. She's on her last limb. Like, look at all this grit. Like, we only got this one left. I always like your color. I'm getting like a really good coffee. Huh? Yeah, like. I don't know. I just really like your thumb. Oh, oh, oh. Well, no, she's not. I'm not gonna have her. She's not. I think it's You can Google. You know. Oh my god. Always been done. And every time the target be right there, you just never grab it. Huh? Well, yeah, because I posted it on mine. She was over there the whole time. Yeah, and that's why you lose your whole life on 10%. Or less, probably. Y'all popcorn sound hell Man. Hey, movie theater nachos be it for me. I get both. Like, give me the little baby popcorn, and then give me the nacho. Yes, the small ass. Yep. Yeah. You know, round Coffin over here. Wow. I thought you pour myself a new one.
I have a permanent dentist. Okay, let's compare.
And see, cause
We're gonna do this a little earlier. Just barely did it. Oh. Okay.
yeah. Okay, so we're going to just. Y'all, especially for these type of colors like red, you need some bucks. Because if you don't, and you try to be putting on charms and all that stuff, your glue is about to get all in these little cracks. And it's going to cause problems. Man, this set is going to be the quickest set that you've had because you're going to have your part on the 12th.
There's no way to get a fill on this one.
I mean, you can. You know, keep your favorite thing.
To keep this thing. I would have to say.
Yeah, it would be this. Okay. That's actually the way. You come with the butt tapping on it with the foot. Or you do.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's trying to get lit.
8 hours.
Girl, you need 10 hours. Because you're about to need about 18. That's you're going to be turning 22. 22nd birthday. Huh? Yes.
22nd.
Yeah, girl.
How old is she going?
Girl, you don't remember last year? You turned 21 and a half and then, you know.
21 and a half.
Yeah. And you're getting so light. Let me see.
Oh, no.
You're 24, I got it. You're 24. Yeah. People are really watching me. God, it'd be going back and forth between like 11 and right now it's at 6. They're vibing.
Home free.
Okay. Somebody told me what she was like, it feels like I'm at my yellow phone. Okay, POV style.
What is it? You'll be your There's the light.
In the hill. I know. Oh yeah, what else are you? Oh, those bad boys here. Alright, go watch yourself. Go watch yourself. And she might want some gold toppings or something. Maybe she wants a little dollar sign.
now this one like enough. I'm about to go get me a drink from next door. That place is so good. That little
upset. Oh, why you didn't tell me my shoes on the wrong feet?
what? How did you do that?
Cause I guess I took them off and I think it's tough. And like his feet.
Huh? This is your feet.
My heater. My heater. Okay, oh, you want like a freaking... There ain't no Redding here, but damn. I don't think so.
This pink.
These is red, but I kind of don't know. These are just okay. I don't really use these no more. I don't know shit. This is...
Oh, this stuff.
This little thing is...
Red. Oh, that's
Oh, and this. I think there's two. I need that one. This is... You want one of each?
And then there's little.
Oh, this is yours here. But there's like...
But there's one too. Okay, so let me see. Golden. Okay, so let's see that. In the middle? Like in the middle here? Yeah. Okay, we got it. So quickly.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Okay, here we go.
You want one over here on this one? The big one? Yeah.
You want the big at the top?
Or the big at the bottom? There's one too. Whatever you think looks good. Okay. Oh.
Maybe like that. This doesn't really want to be in the middle. Dang, my Wi-Fi really good.
Oh, wow. Only on that phone now. Oh, we're gonna do a little ceiling, but we're gonna be careful because I don't want it to sink into any little. Yeah, if it gets too much into there, it's gonna turn white. And I really don't want that. So
We're gonna really do it on these
sides. Is that the big on top, right? Yeah. You know how many gold jewels you know?
No. They look gold.
Like, they look yellow. It's not like gold jewels don't look like gold. No. They have like metallic, they're like studs. They're not even too bad. Yeah, these look at you.
Is that what it is?
I'm gonna be careful because I don't want nothing turning white. I don't want no bull. So I'm just going to carefully seal in these hidden crevices.
So that way if
Anything shows, it's not gonna be. You're not really gonna see nothing. Anything else? No. Okay.
this is just her photo shoot thing.
This is her photo shoot day. This is not her birthday thing. Yeah, it's something else. It's the pre-birthday. Yeah. I'll feel it right now. What about it?
This is your third red.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Kind of look like
The emperor or something. I just feel embrace that shit circle. Like they be having them robes and like long ass nails. Looks like you gotta touch them. Like, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. And they're like, yes, queen. These nails, someone will come up to you and be like, if I wasn't ugly, you think you was black?
No.
Shut the hell up. And then he told her, like, she has glasses on, she has, like, a mask on, she's about to, like, get on the bus. And he walks up to her, he's like, I like your eyes.
Nice.
Oh, man, I like your eyes. Through the glasses. Like, hello, she was like, she said she just looked at him, like, go. She looked at him, like, go away. I was like, damn, why you didn't do it? And then there was another dude, because she was like on the same day, like near the same type of location. Another dude came up to her. It was like trying to make small talk, and she wasn't, she wasn't going for it. She was just waiting for her ride, and then he was just like, yeah, complimenting her, and he's like, I think, did he ask how old she was or something? And she said, he was like, I'm 16. And she said he ran away. Like, I'm like, good for him. I'm like, girl, you might know they were 16. She's like, I don't care. I didn't want to talk to him. Like, you about to be stressing. He's wrong. He accidentally was about to get caught up. So you guys can see we did all that. All the red is still in the cuticles. That's how you do a nice spray. We don't know too many problems and too much I don't know, too much staining and all that bull. Okay, stick it in. Stick it in. You kind of look royal with these.
Royal ball.
Oh. A royal ball. And we were putting my nose the same. We got the same color here. Now she's me. Out. Oh.
Outdate.
Look at them now.
Look at them now.
Look at these bust downs.
Bro, we're in there. They were getting.
Oh, busting.
They were getting this girl.
Let's go.
Real ball.
No. Saucy Santana, Uncle Will. Everybody in the car was like, hey, it's Uncle Will. The ultimate material ball. This one looks like a magic wand or something. Let me see. So we're going to be doing most of the ceiling with the top coat because, like I said, I don't want a bunch of nonsense in the background. My hands are so cut up. I can't keep doing any more buffering and filing. My hands are done. Okay, you see these dents in my thumb? They're permanent. They never hurt. Cutting my gloves every day, 5 times a day. It's crazy. I'm like, I must have some fucking thick skin to be cutting myself that doesn't even touch me. This is indenting. Something. I'm like, God, at this point, I'm feeling my bones. Like, oh my God. Yeah, this is so spicy every day.
I mean, I'll work.
Yeah. Yeah, my hands look like construction.
Right. When my hands are all fucking. My grandpa's being on there. My hands would be hella cracked.
Yeah.
You would have to be with tape all the time.
Oh, that's true. I never even thought about that.
Oh my God, damn.
What type of nail do you do? Oh, you see this?
Is that really from?
Yeah, that's from filing. Like, all
I
this.
thought that was just the right shit.
No.
But
I filed so much. It
Oh
leaves like an
my
actual
God.
physical dent.
is that so good?
Hell yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
so your heart beating.
Like, anytime it pressed, like,
just keep pressing it. You sound like this.
what the hell?
What you want?
Ooh! That's my look at this. These hands look like this.
This one looks a little more rougher than hers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is the one with the elderly skin.
Oh
Oh,
no.
you
Let's
guys
do
see?
all this stuff.
Oh no. Damn, still that shit. That shit that was
Oh my God. You need to go home and laugh at yourself.
I do be putting lotion on. I promise I'll be putting lotion on. Yeah, every day.
It's cool. It's like sounds like a tree.
Girl,
trunk.
this, look at this side. This shit is even worse. Like,
Oh my God.
hella bad, I know. That's so bad. I be trying to hold my boyfriend's hand, hold it out. He put some fucking lotion in it.
He said, I'm so sorry, but it feels like I'm holding a tree trunk.
Oh my gosh, I'm about to freaking cry tears. I'm just
I'm about to cry tears. Real tears.
Cause she's like, she said that's them working hard hands.
Literally.
Yeah.
Now work.
Hell
In
yeah.
the desk.
Yeah, see, mine look like this, so hers could look like this.
Mine. This is what I go
You
through.
gotta shake them a little. Oh wow. I don't know. It broke through.
Blood.
I guess.
See what she dealt
Oh,
with.
geez. What did they used to call this in school? They used to be like, what? Man, I took the day off for I gotta like do all the shit with my car. And go pay my cabs and stuff.
She's gonna get off.
First of all, I need medical attention.
That's what the doctor was happening. It does not work.
You're about to put that in my little file. Like, she is diagnosed with that work.
She is cleaning that work.
Okay, well, we're just gonna stop eating that. Yeah, I'm supposed to like say all the planets this is.
It's a little baby cat. Like, so
It's
those
deep
probably
rooted.
be hurting the most. So the little
Hell
one.
yeah. This is the first time I really like bled from it.
Because he just on something. It's
I
like
guess.
this.
It's
Yeah,
depressing.
doing too much.
Depressing, man.
So you go through.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Same.
Nobody does when he gets like covering it. He doesn't.
It's royalty. It's wild. This is from the young
You're not
dynasty.
feeding cold slave.
Exactly.
It's not. That just was my funky.
Yeah, I was thinking that earlier.
No, I can't stop it. I'm about to eat my candy with class.
Oh, yeah. Class and a little bit of ass.
So little.
Just a touch of ass.
It's like,
Just a touch of ass. Yeah, this is
my
like,
crack
yeah, I'm fucking nuts now. This one. Okay. I forgot.
You gotta remember.
I think we did you like this last time. So you, yeah, so you didn't have to say. Oh, yeah. Tighten up, tighten up.
Tighten up.
Ooh, the wallet, the open pick wrapper. Classy.
I remember I looked at my last like 3 and it was in the background of all of them.
That's good though.
Mhm.
Modelo. Oh, the way.
But,
Yay, fuck you, thank you. what it always needs to do. Oh. Dang, what's wrong with me? Okay, you want the cash out? Oh, you want to do a card on file that you said? Okay, 76. Okay, guys, hopefully, ain't that's crazy because it's not even coming out. It's just like, I'm just open. Oh, you guys, that's how we do a red coffee set. Expose ourselves. And I'm gonna try and upload when I get home. The video I'm supposed to upload for the past 2 days. I have better Wi-Fi in my house, so hopefully it works today. My Wi-Fi never keeps that out. I'm about to go eat. How much is it? 76. I'm not working tomorrow, so. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you want your $4? Oh. Thank you. Wow, look, and she's generous. We have the rest of her. I heard that coffee. Alright, well, I'll see you in a couple weeks for your birthday.
Ooh, I need to make sure I book this.
Hell yeah. Yep. Alright, see you later. Alright, you guys. So, we're gonna go ahead and end the live. I need to take myself home. I'm tired. I am gonna try and upload when I get home. So hopefully it works out this time. So just, if you see it pop up, go ahead and hop on, okay?